Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. As you can see from our bedroom here, finally, you can see the sun coming up. I did put a crate in here. It's just a death crate, it's just a really quick grab. We have, guns and ammo and clothing to keep us sort of warm. I will need to craft an extra winter jacket for when it's cold out. We have water, couple tomatoes. We can always stop by the fridge. We have a splint, some first aid items in here as well. I did move the fridge and the kitchen area up to this particular location. Um, I want to, put a doorway and things on these rooms and just kind of have everything closed up. I would like to put a living room sort of out in this area around the elevator shaft here. That's what this is going to be. Back here is going to be a porch or balcony of some porch. I'm going with porch on that. Um, I did move some things around down here. The workbench is in the same location as well as um, the mineral refinery. Um, we do have the power generator over here, the recycler, and the mass fabricator into what used to be the kitchen area. We still have a couple of things here on the wall that will most likely end up in a different location. We still have our sort of death crate, sort of mass items over here. We do have a full stack of electrical components here. I am keeping those for emergency mass only, meaning, if we just need a quick 8 or 10 mass or something like that just to finish getting what we need, then we'll, grab something from there or a couple of the electrical components. I do have nearly 100 here. I have 78. So we're not really struggling for mass items at all. We do have a couple of things that I want to get done today. I am waiting on the zinc here to refine for the cooking pot. Really want to get that completed today as well. I do have the mass and power produced already. I am just waiting on the 30 zinc fragments. We have everything else ready for that. In the meantime, I want to build the revolver. So let's go ahead and grab what we need for that. We need 10 scrap and 4 cloth from this crate. 10 and 4. And we need a lot of cloth. We've been doing a lot of crafting, so we desperately need that. We also need 5 weapons parts. I did get a lot of these from the revenge attacks. Let's go ahead and craft the revolver. This is a very, very powerful weapon. We do have quite a bit of ammo for it as well. I love taking this into the cave with me because of the amount of damage it does to those guys. It's really, really a wonderful weapon. Um, I do enjoy that quite well. Let's go ahead and just fill this up. It has a pretty cool animation as well. Let's get out and do just some very, very close looting, and hopefully we can find some nails, and I'll show you guys a couple of things. I just built a couple of walls. I didn't really do a lot of work. To the base, I built maybe 2 walls and a couple of ceiling pieces up here. I did close the bedroom ceiling in because I didn't want the bed to get wet. I mean, it doesn't really matter, of course, but it's just something I wanted to do. I finished up this row of ceiling pieces here, and I did place a wall over here. I originally intended to do 2 wide here on the balcony area, and, kind of maybe put a plant bed or something here in the front, and maybe a couple of plant beds here. We might still do that. But for now, I just want to do 1 wide. We'll see how it works out. We have some carrots and tomatoes, or carrots and onions getting ready, and we have some potatoes doing wonderful. Let's see if we can find someone to shoot with this gun. I mean, probably not a smart move, but let's just see if we can find someone out and about. Rogues would be nice to try to kill with this weapon. It's a very, very good weapon most of the time if I can hit the people that I'm trying to hit. But let's kind of head over to the direction of the alpha base and just see, what's going on over in that area. I Do we need food? Not necessarily the food that we need, but the cloth. The cloth is the issue. We're getting pretty low on cloth, actually. It's scary. He started coming at me before I actually had time to prepare for that. So, there was that. We haven't found any honey in a while. We're in July. Would like to find some honey pretty soon. We do have some. I've been using a couple of that for the strength boosts. I've been getting some wood and things ready to start building again as well. I want to get down into the cave, so in order to do that, we also need some nails because I want to take a base with me down there, an outpost type thing with a BCU in it, just so we can find our way back to where we need to be, and a stove and a crate and just some things like that. So we do need some nails and wood pretty desperately. Let's see if we can see anyone over here. And do we see anyone at all? The guy on the balcony sees me. I think the guy on the balcony sees me. It's right there. Not really a great area to be shooting people, because it could potentially be someone from the fortress base, and those guys are heavy hitters when it comes to revenge attacks. I don't really see anyone to shoot. I don't know where the rogues are. Would be nice if we did, or if we could find a couple of rogues just wandering about, or someone maybe from the Bravo base just hanging out. That would be kind of fun. But this is a great weapon to have, even if we don't get to shoot it much today. I am just killing some time, waiting on the cooking pot. Waiting on the zinc to refine. We do desperately need zinc, so I'm going to let it continue refining as well, so we can make some more oxygen tanks. We also need a second set of diving gear, so that's going to take a bit of work, as well as some mass and power. I'm sure of it. What is over here? Is that a crate? Pretty desperately need loot. So is there less loot in the summer than in the spring and fall? Seems like these crates and medical crates have not had great loot in them lately. That one had a lot of loot in it, of course, but a couple that I found have just had like an apple or 2 nails or something like that in there. And that's not great loot in my opinion. Okay, is there anyone out and about? I don't see anyone from the Bravo base over here fishing. They do tend to come down to this waterfront and go fishing, which is very nice. I usually run into those guys quite often there. I wonder if I can get this without dying. Yeah. These guys are not too particular about people getting close to their base. They don't seem to mind it as much as I do. Let's see. Huh. I don't know what they're shooting at. Hopefully it wasn't me. Maybe it was. Who knows? I don't know for sure. I have no idea what's going on over here. These guys do a lot of shooting. Looks like he's going back to his base. I mean, he doesn't really care if someone shoots at him as long as they don't really hit him. I've realized that in the previous attacks on these guys. See, he's just going back home. He doesn't care that I shot at him. He doesn't care at all. Well, now he cares. 2 shots from that. That was excellent. So we can expect a revenge attack tomorrow. This guy was not killed by me. I didn't do that. But wouldn't it be great to raid these guys? I think I have a grenade back at the base. There's not really anyone out right now. This guy's even dead. Yeah, these guys are getting raided. Where's this guy's bag? They don't have anything cooking there. That guy should have had a bag over here. Am I missing it? Do you guys see that guy's bag over here anywhere? There's the claymore. At least we know where that is. Yeah, these guys are definitely getting raided today. Let's get over to the base, get a grenade, and get back over here. Probably should bring a pickaxe as well. Hopefully we can get into their base before it gets dark. But if not, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to get in and out of there. There's a weapons crate here. Don't necessarily have a lot of time to kill. Hopefully we can do what we need to do. These guys aren't too far away from us, so hopefully. I get a little bit nervous doing this. I'm not 100% sure why I get so nervous doing that. Let's get the grenade out of the crate downstairs. Let's turn off the refinery because I'm sure that it is doing its thing and we're good. Okay, let's get the grenade here. We have a spare pickaxe just here. Let's drop off some things here. Let's drop off some ammo. Feathers. You can go away. You, and you can go away. Let's put some food over here. You, and you can go away for now. And we're not taking these extra weapons parts with us. I'll get those back out of that crate when we get back to the base. But since there should only be one guy left over here, it's a prime time to raid these guys. Hopefully we can get some type of loot to make it worth our while over here. Wouldn't that be lovely? I'm not sure if these guys will respawn. I guess we're about to find out. There's 3 of them dead for sure. There's one of them over here fishing. Okay. Let's use a bandage because that was a pretty good hit. And let's get over to their base. Let's put the grenade down here on the bottom row. Number 6. Don't see anyone upstairs, but that doesn't mean a lot. There's their claymore there hanging out. So we're about to get into their base. I did end up breaking the one pickaxe that I brought with me. We're just using our axe here. The fire did go out inside, so I'm not really expecting anyone in here. However, I was very, very wrong. This is an excellent weapon, guys. If you have not crafted yourself a 44 or a revolver in this game, you're definitely missing out on an excellent weapon here. Let's go ahead and extinguish that. Let's take their fat. Let's check this. I had no intentions at all of raiding this base today. However, I'm super excited about it. I'm glad that it wasn't too much of an issue. Desperately need the nails here, guys. The iron ingots are great as well. The planks, 12 planks, not complaining. The metal ingots are great. The ammo casings, we have some copper here and some potassium. So I'm just going to take everything. There is a moose outside. It's a little bit noisy. This fire's out here as well. I don't really see it anymore. There it is. Let's go ahead and take that from them. And yeah, let's get back outside. Get back over to the base. Craft ourselves a cooking pot. Start making some tomato soup. Very excited about getting that done as well today. I'm glad we did get to test out the revolver after all. We had a lot of fun with that. Or at least I did, guys. I really enjoy this weapon. It's an excellent weapon. I want to take this into the cave with me also. I do have quite a bit of ammo for it as well. I have over 50 rounds. I have 3 in the gun now, so probably have a full stack back at the base. So not horrible at all. The ammo for this gun, sorry if I can get my mouth to work, is quite a bit expensive to craft. It is also very rare to get in crates. Occasionally you'll get it, but it is a great find when you do get this type of ammo. We are very thirsty. We are having some heat issues today as well. I think it was too hot near their base. I did leave a couple of things here. My biofuel for the other base was left in that crate. Let's see what's over here, if we have any crops ready at all. I think we have some potatoes that are getting there. Hopefully the rest of them will continue to get ready before the end of the day. What about this plant bed? Is any of these items ready? Not yet. Let's give them some fertilizer. We didn't keep any for these guys, but that's okay. Let's get in here and close the door. We are expecting a revenge attack now from those guys, definitely. What else do we need to do? These items did not go in there at all. This does. The meat goes in the fridge. I'm not quite sure where that even came from. Probably from the hunter. Nothing in here, but we're going to get a pot in there very soon. Let's go ahead and put the fat in here as well and take the ash from both of these. We did get a fuel brick, so let's go ahead and use that. And let's also use one of our own here. Topping up the fires, keeping them both going. We do desperately need the fertilizer for both of these, or from both of these stoves. Let's get down here now and get this thing crafted before we forget about it and use some of the mass. Cooking pot actually goes here, or is from in here. The boiling pot, or boiling pan. I call it a cooking pot. So we need some zinc fragments and some adhesive. Let's go ahead and get that. The adhesive is there, and these zinc fragments are here. Let's go ahead and get this thing crafted, and we'll get it put in the stove very soon and start making the tomato soup, which is lovely. It's very, very nice food for the chickens and things as well. So let's go ahead and turn this back on. We'll turn the generator back on as well in a few minutes. Let's drop the grenade in here that we did use. Doesn't go in that crate. That doesn't go in that crate. You and you go in this crate. You go in there as well as the potassium. The copper goes in here. We're not refining copper at the moment. We are refining zinc 4 more oxygen tanks. Okay, you, and you go in here, as well as you, and you. We'll drop the cloth over here. We'll put the burnt meat over here for mass. We did use almost everything we had, if not everything. Let's go ahead and top up the generator. We don't have to turn it on. The base is doing quite well. But yeah, we're doing really, really well today, guys. Raiding those guys was just an added bonus. We never intended to do that today. That was definitely not planned, but it was great. You know, I didn't mind doing that at all. Okay, so we did take the pan from the workbench. Let's go ahead and put that in the equipment slot. And now, as you see, we have ourselves a pot there. So now we can craft tomato soup. Hopefully we have enough water here. Let's cook, boil. Ooh, mixed berry jam. Ooh, I bet that's wonderful. I don't have any of the rose hip berries yet because we haven't actually been into winter yet. But we can make the tomato soup now, which is great. It does take some power. I need to get this upgraded. Some of these upgrades, though, do require a lot of items that we don't currently have. The circuit boards, the adhesive is getting pretty tight with that as well. Let's go ahead and take these canteens and get some water here. Let's drop the tomatoes and you away over here. We don't want to take too much stuff with us. In case of a death, that would be very, very bad. Let's just get down here. Get you, and you filled up. Let's make sure that our plant beds have water. Our tomatoes are potatoes are ready. Let's see if we have any seeds up in the crate for potatoes. We have some carrots ready. The onions take a bit longer. Those just don't like very much at all getting completed. These tomatoes are getting pretty big. That's great. Let's see. Come on through the door. We can do this. We don't have any potato seeds up here. Let's go ahead and extract the seeds here and here. And let's get back down here and place the potatoes back in the plant bed. We are pretty desperate for the potatoes. We're making Molotovs with those. Doing pretty well, actually. Yeah, let's get this carrot and the onions. We'll leave those. Probably will be ready overnight, or sorry, not overnight, but in the morning. Okay, what is left to do here, guys? We need this and cordage to make some more oxygen tanks over here. My fire went out, maybe upstairs. We don't have any mass. Let's see what it takes to make the diving gear. We need 3 rope and 5 padded cloth for an extra set of that, which we do need to do that before we can do any diving into the cave. Okay, let's just have a little look. Check on everything over here. Let's put the carrots and the potatoes away. We need to get some water cooking here as well. I heard a sound that sounded like this fire going out. That was a bit odd. But the tomato soup gives you no protein. It gives you plus 56 on your fruits and vegetables, plus 42 hunger, plus 10 hydration, and it gives you a bonus to your max health and max stamina, which is great. We are pretty thirsty at the moment. Let's see if we can get some of this water. Not pretty thirsty. We do actually need the tomato soup, honestly. Let's see how well that does. Probably about like eating 2 tomatoes, I guess. It's pretty good for your max health and max stamina bonus. Let's go ahead and top that up with a couple of carrots as well. And let's have a couple of pieces of protein here. Let's just go ahead and eat a couple steaks. I could never eat as much as this poor girl in this game does. She eats all the time. Okay, we're going to need to refill that. Is there anything else in here? Like, she can have 3 steaks. Yeah, definitely not me. I don't even like steak. Okay, let's refill the water canteen, get back into the base, and put away the cordage and zinc because we don't have the mass to make what we were actually intending to make. And yeah, we'll call it a day here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.